Bom dia, Sarah Lingares back once again. This is the Weekend Feels Energy Report from Madeira with Love. Happy New Year. This is my first energy report of this very interesting 2021 that we are now embarking upon in full force. I hope you guys are doing well considering everything that's going on, and I hope you are able to celebrate during this holiday season, to recuperate a little bit, to enjoy how far you've come along this wild journey. We made it through 2020. We're on the other side of that hurdle, and now we're on to the new. Welcome to the new wild times, 2021. Things are getting exciting. Things are getting intense. Things are getting very powerful, and we are in the midst of this massive transformation. And from what I understand, we're looking at January and February of 2021 are the two most intense, powerful, transformative, revelatory months of our year. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are feeling it. Things are building in intensity, and we are really coming to a climax point in our journey during this massive transformation, the biggest transformation in the history of humanity. Guys, we are ramping up. The energy is building, and we are moving into the next couple weeks are the most intense of our year. Okay, astrologically. So heads up, hold on to your hats. This is one hell of a ride we are on, and there's no going back. We're really at that point where it's like we've come to the point in our history where there was before 2020 and there is 2021 and beyond, and we are in that phase. So this is pivotal. This is powerful. This is intense. I know a lot of you are very tired. I personally am exhausted. I had my hangover, 2020 hangover happen in the last couple days. I'm so tired. I'm sure many of you are fucking tired. We're all pretty tired. But we are being forced to evolve through crisis. Okay, this is evolutionary moment through crisis. Okay, and we are really climaxing at this point. Not to freak you guys out, but that's what's happening. We're in this transition period. Okay, so we're being pushed massively to grow up, to take responsibility. Each one of us. Okay, collectively, we are experiencing some chaos. Okay, everyone is feeling this buildup of energy happening. We are being given more and more restrictions. Things have been very confusing. We are totally polarized on opposite ends of the spectrum. We believe so many different things. News is very confusing. We don't know what's happening, but we do know that shit is going down. Shit is hitting the fan, and it's all happening right now. Very exciting, okay? So these are chaotic times. These are the new wild times, okay? And one of the big themes of 2021, people, is social unrest. We are in a major transformation of our system of governing, rules, regulations, how we operate in society. This is part of the big transformation we are embarking upon as we enter this very heavy Aquarius energy. Aquarius, the humanitarian Aquarius, a new way of thinking, perspective. We are transforming our systems. We are transforming our financial systems. It is not comfortable, and we are really going to be feeling that particular pressure in the next little while, because we are in a closing phase and an initiating phase, and everything, it appears as though everything's happening all at once. We know that's not exactly true. It's been building. It's been building. It's been building. It's been building since the beginning of 2020. Okay, so now we're just in it. We're in it. But now we have some experience. Now we know a little bit better how to deal with certain aspects in our lives. Okay. But one really important thing to note is we are ramping up right now as we speak this weekend. We're ramping up to the most powerful, intense new moon of 2021. Okay. It is the biggest, powerfulest, most powerful new moon happening January 12th and 13th. New moon in Capricorn at 23 degrees. This is a degree that has been touched upon heavily in 2020. And this is the degree, we are right back on the exact degree point in the zodiac in Capricorn of the initiation of COVID's start, which was sparked with this massive conjunction that happened 2020, January 12th, 2020, between Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn. So this new moon is hitting this exact degree again. So this is a closing phase and an initiating phase, okay? So this new moon is conjunct Pluto, okay? So just to make things hella intense, guys, this new moon and the energies we're building towards are very complex, very powerful, very intense, okay? So Pluto is the planet ruling the underworld. Pluto is the planet of power and control. Pluto is transformation, death, and rebirth. So everything that's being seeded and ended at this point has that intense touch to it, okay? But what we are seeding at this point, what we are releasing has the impact, potential to have the impact of long-term effects, because Pluto makes things long-term, okay? So whatever we are seeding and releasing at this point has the potential to have an effect in our lives long-term. This energy is seeding the next month. So surprise, surprise, hella intense next month. But the primary concentration is now in the next couple weeks, okay? But then we also have that 6-month arch of that coming to fruition of whatever seeded, whatever is ending, coming in the next 6-month period, okay? So Capricorn has been a very, very present theme for all of 2020. Capricorn is the mystical sea goat, and Capricorn is the empire builder, is the forces, the ruling elite. Capricorn is the discipline, the maturation, the ability to get things done in a structured way, okay? In the physical, it's an earth energy. So, yeah, conjunct with Pluto, there is a strong push for control. Okay, and we have already felt that. There's a strong push for more rules, more regulations, more limitations. Governments are taking more and more liberties, more and more controls to limit us, to control us, to structure us, to push us into a more limited version of what we're living, okay? And at the same time, yeah, so we're being given more rules, more regulations. Now we're having recolher in Madeira. We're given a curfew for the next couple weekends. I know a lot of people are already under the curfew, so this is just news to us in Madeira. We're not used to this. Our cases are skyrocketing. We are exploding in COVID cases. And so now we're being given rules and restrictions. And you know what? Whatever is happening, people, is what we need. We need to be limited. We need that structure. We need to stay at home. We need to be internal. We need it. Okay? Whatever is happening is pushing us through crisis to evolve. So this new moon is evolution through crisis. Okay? So it's exciting. It's scary. It's intense, But whatever is coming forth is important, so important for our evolution, okay? We're being triggered. This is tension. It's not comfortable. So again, new moons, the moon and the sun coming together. So then we have the moon and the sun coming together, conjuncting with Pluto. Extreme crisis point, frustrations, tension. We're in the rebirthing, okay? There is conflict, which is forcing us to find a solution, which is forcing us to harmonize, okay? This is going to cause us to have an increase in our personal power. Whatever decisions you are taking, whatever you are seeding at this point is going to give you more strength and more power in the future. But it is not necessarily going to be comfortable. The process is not comfortable, okay? There will be complex power struggles being exposed. We've already seen what's been happening worldwide. Complex relationship power struggles will be revealed, will be illuminated, will be highlighted because we want to heal them. We want to integrate them. We want to evolve. We're not going to stay the same. Whatever is no longer working will be exposed so that we can transmute it. So we can transmute that into a new power dynamic, okay? Guys, this new moon has so many aspects, like intense aspects. So, okay, let's just go through them. We have Mars square Saturn. Straight off the bat, this is not a comfortable challenge point. Okay, Mars is now in Taurus after being in Aries for 6 to 7 months, which has caused a lot of fire, tension, warrior. Can you remember back to July 4th weekend of 2020? That was the first Mars square. I can distinctly remember that was one hell of a weekend. Not easy. Tension, potential violence, like not very comfortable. Okay, so Mars square Saturn is not comfortable. It's not. And we have an exact, so we've got Mars in Taurus, and we've got Saturn in Aquarius. So we have a difficulty expressing our passions, our drive. We can't exactly do what we want. We're being restricted. We're being limited. It is not fun. It is not comfortable. It could be chaotic. It could be explosive. It could be violent, okay? Taurus, let's just take a moment to look at Taurus and Aquarius. We have a big dynamic between Taurus and Aquarius this year. Fixed signs are being hit up the yin-yang, people. So what is that fixed sign? Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. We are being pressurized. It's fixed. It's determined. And it's making long-lasting changes happen, okay? So Taurus is the physical. Taurus is the financial. Taurus is value. Taurus is resources. Taurus is survival. So what's being triggered here, people? We are being threatened. We feel threatened. Our survival, our financial situation, our financial systems, our stability is all being challenged. So people are feeling that tension, right? How are we going to create new jobs? How are we going to make it through this year? How are we going to do this without work? So many questions are pushing us to look at our survival, how we survive, how we exist in the physical world, okay? And Aquarius is the people, we the people. Aquarius is the collective. Aquarius is the humanitarian aspect. Aquarius is the future. Aquarius sees the vision for the future. And along with the strong desire for control that we have with this Capricorn tension, we have a strong desire for freedom. So what do we have? This tension. We have social unrest. We have social inequality. We have a restructuring of our social systems. It's not comfortable, people. This could ensue violence. We've already seen it. We will see more. Rebellion. Okay, so tension is on high. The nervous system is being deeply We are being deeply stimulated. People, we need to be very careful and cautious with how we take care of ourselves at this point. Our mental will be very stimulated, which moves me to talk about Mercury. Mercury is moving into Aquarius today, which is great news because Mercury in Aquarius is very strong. Mercury in Aquarius is a different perspective, a new vision, the truth. Mercury in Aquarius is the truth. So this is very good for us because we've been in this murky, mucky mess of not really understanding the truth. Things are going to get a little easier in terms of us understanding what is true, okay, individually and collectively. So freedom, but you know, we're going to have so much Mercury energy from now until the 12th, okay? So people with lots of mercurial energy, Gemini and Virgo energy people, and anyone with tons of aspects to Mercury, guys, our nervous system is going to be crazy stimulated. So we need to like hone that shit because this is people losing it, okay? I'm telling you, people are, we need to really do what we can to keep that in check. Our nervous system is being highly stimulated. So whatever you need to do to keep that in check, listen to what you need, okay? So between now and next week, Mercury is super triggered, okay? We have Mercury squaring Mars, which is information, wanting to get out, tension, hella intense, okay? And then we have Mercury who's going to conjunct with Saturn. There's going to be some kind of tension, struggle to our expression, but we want to express it, but we're limited and we're frustrated. And what do we have to work with now? And then we have Mercury squaring Uranus, which is shocking news is going to be coming out. Guys, we may be hearing things we don't want to hear. Stuff is coming out. It's going to be intense and it could have long-lasting impacts. It could also lead to creative breakthroughs. It could lead to breakthroughs, mental breakthroughs, understanding things. So people with strong mercurial energy, we have the power to do a lot with that mercurial energy this weekend, particularly up until that new moon. So we can use that by stimulating our mental and using it for good. God dang, this shit cray. Okay. It also means, oh my God, there's so much happening. Okay. Also, along with this new moon, we have Jupiter squaring Uranus, which is a big theme of 2021. This will happen exactly 3 major moments throughout the year. And the first exact is the 17th. It's a big date, which is breakthroughs, big opportunities for new. Okay. This is Jupiter's big, Uranus is sudden and wild, rebellion, expect the unexpected. Big opportunities. We are going to have a strong urge to break free, and this could be a crisis of faith. Okay, so, God dang, okay. Also, at the same time, we have Venus entering Capricorn, hallelujah. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, is coming into Capricorn to help harmonize this new moon, which is beautiful. So we're very, very blessed to have Venus entering Capricorn to help bless us with some energy and give us some incredible aspects. Venus is going to trine Uranus at the same time, which is going to make those sudden, exciting things. It's going to make things a little more exciting, stimulating, like beautiful. Some shocking, sudden things could come up for you. We also have Venus perfectly trining Mars, which is beautifully going to help balance all this crazy dynamic duality, masculine, feminine energies coming to a more harmonious. This could be exciting for connecting, sexually, and not only, but exciting energy, fusing the duality. It's exciting, revolutionary, exciting moments. A really interesting thing that I just want to mention that Rick Levine, who's an amazing astrologer, brought up. 2020 dynamic, we've just shifted to a pretty major shift in our dynamic, planetary dynamic. Okay, during 2020, the lineup of planets, so everything hitting that Capricorn stellium, we had Jupiter first, then we had Saturn, then we had Pluto. So everything would go in this sequence. It would be hit Jupiter, big, explosive, expansive, big time, okay? Next it would hit Saturn, blockages, restrictions, limitations, and then it would hit Pluto, deep transformation, hella intense. So that was the sequence of events that we would go through the whole of 2020, okay? We've had a shift with now Jupiter passing all of these planets. So now what we're having is everything hit first Pluto. So first deep, intense transformation. Oh God, this is so crazy. Power, control, dynamics. Then we hit the restrictions, limitations, rules, maturing. And then we hit Jupiter, expansion. So we've had a pretty big shift whereby now we're doing all that crazy work, but the last planet hit is Jupiter, which means it could be easier to expand. Like now we've gone through that crazy shit. Now let's work with the energy. So that's an exciting dynamic shift that we've had happen. I feel like there's so much more to say, but it's just so much. What I will say, we are being forced to confront deep-seated dynamics and issues personally and collectively and globally. We're being forced, okay? We are in that transformation, guys. It's happening. And there's não há hipótese, não há opções. There's options, but there's no two ways about it. We're in it. We're doing it. It's on. So what we need to remember is we're in it. So we need to remain grounded in this very intense moment, guys. Please take care of yourselves. This is hella intense stuff, okay? So I pulled some beautiful cards for us. I pulled Judgment. Beautiful card, reversed, okay? So Judgment reversed is calling for a period of reflection, okay? Pay attention to the messages that are coming to you at this time. They want to show you an opportunity. They want to show you, they're inviting you to something bigger. You're being called. It's the call. The call is being put out. Are you ignoring the call? And how can you embrace what is being shown to you? Like, guys, we can't keep our eyes closed. It's happening. It's happening. So what we can do is embrace the call. We're being asked to reflect. We're being asked to work through your fears, your self-doubt. This is happening for a reason. This is your soul evolution. It's beautiful. You're being asked. You're being called. Listen to the call. The universe is calling to you. Do you have the balls to listen and stand up? Okay, it's happening now. So that's very exciting. I also pulled the Lovers reversed, to Canadian geese. So when the Lovers are reversed, this could indicate that you may be out of sync with those you love, but also it's a call to self-love. This is all about self-love, self-forgiveness. We are entering a pretty deep period of transformation. I didn't talk about it yet, but after this new moon, we are moving into some shadow work, okay? Because we have the Sun conjunct Pluto coming up, which is deep shit is coming up to be healed, okay? Deep stuff is coming to us. So we need to love ourselves, respect ourselves, take care of ourselves, listen to what your body needs. Listen to what you need at this time. This is a very intense moment in time. So we are being asked to heal. This is a time when your wounds are coming to the surface, to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be recognized, to be accepted, to be integrated, and to be returned to the whole. Healing is a return to wholeness. Don't let your wounds grow. Allow your wounds to be healed. Surrender to what is coming up for you now. This is a pivotal, powerful, deep, healing moment in time. You can work with these energies. Don't fight the tide. Go with the water. Flow with the water. You can handle whatever is coming up right now. You've got this. Okay? Openness, acceptance. Okay? And then with this last beautiful, hopeful, gorgeous card of adventure. Nothing is guaranteed. All that is guaranteed, this is dangerous, wild times. Scary, powerful. But like this gorgeous child moving with the innocence and the trust, we move towards the unknown and the new. This is a deep moment of moving towards the unknown with the heart of a child. Adventure awaits you. Unknown opportunities await you. You have no idea what's coming. So much is happening all at once. This is such a powerful time to be alive. Give yourself what you need. We are not the same. We are changing, we are transforming, we are growing, we are evolving. We have no idea what's coming, but that is the excitement, the beauty, the most incredible part of being alive at this time, is that we have no idea what's coming, and it's so exciting. I wish you so much love, so much love. Take care of yourselves, courageous warriors, gorgeous humans, powerful creators, divine, gorgeous humans. I'm sending you massive love during this very wild, this new wild times, okay? I'll see you guys very soon. Beijinhos, fica muito bem. If you want to ask about doing a reading with me, send me a private message. Yeah, you've got this, courageous warriors. Beijinhos, fica muito bem. Boa fim de semana. Tchau.